Okay, Heather, as we look at this setup now in terms of the shot we're taking, this is obviously a short shot, looking around the greens for like 30 or 40 yards. The key issue you had, your head was moving backwards away from the target as you played the shot. The problem is that changes your low point of the swing, affects obviously your contact. You'll hit the ground behind the golf ball, and in an attempt to miss the ground behind the golf ball, you'll then hit the top of the golf ball and send it across the green. So basically the same swing, and you get 20 or 30 yards difference in terms of distance. One would go sort of 10, 15 yards in front of you maybe, and one would go sort of 40 or 50 yards over the back of the green. So in terms of the movement now, putting down this stick here, we want to really focus on that weight now as we go through, shifting towards that left. As you can see, as you swing through here now, there's almost a distinct movement down into that left, so the head staying on that yellow line. The left foot is staying flat on the ground. We're missing that stick behind, getting a good contact with that golf ball, and the ball then flying off the club face, the desired sort of 30 or 40 yards distance that you were trying to play. So that's kind of your basic shot. Now, in terms of the slightly more advanced shot, as we said, when we set up to this shot, we want the feet to be here for the basic shot, kind of parallel to target. To change that alignment, we don't just spin around on the spot and now put our feet aiming over here, because that'll give the impression that the ball position now is a long way back in our stance. That's going to really affect obviously the contact and not make it very easy to play this shot, hit it really high up in the air. What we need to do is move around the circle to your right, so you're going to be aiming to the left of the target but still have the ball position in the correct position, just sort of left of centre there, or sort of middle of stance for this shot. If we go over a little bit of height, it does take a bit of practice. Obviously we saw a little bit of some issues there in terms of trying to get the setup there. If you've got any questions with that, please obviously give me a shout, just to sort of make sure we're confirmed we know what you're doing. But basically you're going to be aiming left of target to start with the body, and the club face now aiming at the target, which is going to give the impression of something we call open club face, and that adds a bit of loft to the shot. And therefore when you hit the golf ball now, swinging across the line of your body as you would do on a normal swing, so nothing changes with the swing wise, the added loft on the golf club will hit that golf ball a little bit higher, get that ball coming down a little bit softer. As I said, this requires obviously a little bit more skill. It also requires a very, very good lie. So the ball is sat down in the grass somewhere. It's not really a move or a shot that's going to come off very successfully. So your lie has to be of a good quality. If it's not, then obviously you just have to play the basic shot or play the standard shot as best you can. So hope that all makes sense. Get some practice with these shots. Try some different movements there in terms of where the ball position is going to be and where the feet are going to be aligned, and different lofts. Play a bit about that, and I'm sure you'll have some success around the green, and hopefully now those scores come down even more so. Get those scores under the 50 barrier and be breaking 100 in no time at all, I'm sure. So, as I said, any questions about all of that, give me a shout and I will see you soon. Cheers, Heather.